Well, hi, and thanks for stumbling onto the channel. As you can tell by the intro, my name is Rebecca, and I do planner flip through videos, once a month, once every other month on this channel, and was going to clean this out, got like halfway through and thought, well, I should be recording this. So welcome. I'm going to be making some new dividers, and I found some things off of the internet, and I'll be laminating those. But I'm just going to put that off to the side. I use the A5 size. That's the GM Agenda, Louis Vuitton, the canvas. It's the largest one, GM Giant. A5 would be in the Filofax world. If you have a sheet of paper and you were to fold it in half, you're pretty darn close to the measurements of what these inserts are. I bought a hole punch from Michael's for the A5. It's this real pretty turquoise color and works great. I have a silver one when I was in the personal size. Those are the shorter ones. And even though I've seen on the internet where some of the ladies could do, 3 punches down here and then somehow flip their document over and do another 3 punch and get their A5s to line up, I guess I'm not talented enough, so I had to go buy one. So this is my GM. Absolutely love planners. I'm going to say it one more time. I love planners. I've been a planner girl since I was in high school. I always make lists. It just brings me joy to check things off. Started this size 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Time just kind of gets away from you. But I think I've had this 3 years. And because this is canvas, I don't like the rings to actually hit the canvas, so I have cardboard on the front and the back. This is just from an old calendar, but it helps. Oh, there's my stencil. But this helps so that it's not touching the canvas and making indentations. I mean, I can still fill where they are, but I can barely see them because it's hitting this paper. And if I turn this just right, I bet you can see a couple of the indents of what I'm talking about. So that's just my preference. You do you, but if this helps you because you can't stand to have the indentations on your planners, then go ahead and find something that can help that out. I make my own dividers. No, I just said that when we started because I'm going to be making some more black and white ones. This was from a calendar from Fashion File years ago, so they all have handbags on them. I just cut it all down to size. I have a laminator here at the house and laminated them. Here is a year calendar, and I've circled when I've taken my vacations and which trips. Here's the other 6 months. This was a picture off the internet. I printed it in black and white. And then I use Carpe Diem monthly calendars that are on 2 pages, undated, so that I can date them myself and decorate the way I want. I'm an Avon rep here in the state of Oregon, so I have an Avon section that's right here in the front. I took out quite a few of these pages because of personal information that was on those sheets So as of this moment for this flip through, it will be very light in this section. I made my own little pocket. When someone's just handed me a piece of paper, I can just slide that right in there. This was a birthday card that I just absolutely fell in love with, that I found myself. And so I bought two so that I could cut it down to size, laminate it, put what was in the center of the card down here on the bottom, and so that this would be in front and on the back, the same thing. And I love it. Printed this on green paper instead of white, and then I rounded the edges with a round punch holder that I got from AliExpress. It'll do your corners 3 different ways, and then you just push this down and it cuts your paper. This was a free printable. I need to find out where this was and link that below. These coffee stickers also got from AliExpress. They come on a full sheet, so you can cut around them, make them square, rounded, your choice. And I just had a sheet of them left, and I was playing around with making more pockets. And I'm not sure if I love that, so it's currently not in my planner. But this is a week on 2 pages. So how these free printable works is each one of these little boxes is per day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then you come back over here for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It has a personal tracker area here that has the months of the days, of the week, excuse me. And then just note sections down at the bottom. So you can label these any way that you want. You could use this differently each week. I like that it has the boxes so I can check off my to-do list. And I change up my planner every month. I have 4 sets of inserts that I use, and so each month I tend to change this up. Then I never get bored. These sheets you can get off of the Amazon, a full package for a full entire year. They're undated. These were from, I'm reading upside down, simplestories.com. The paper is very thick, very nice. My Summer Touch has a Facebook page plus a website. She has free printables on her Facebook page, and then you can purchase these. And I screwed up when I printed these. They're not hole punched correctly at all. So I got rid of the month that I had up here, and I'm still using them, but they're not hole punched correctly. I didn't use my printer settings as actual size, so I just thought what I was seeing on the screen was going to print correctly, and it didn't. This was from an Etsy shop. It says the word today, and then there's one that has a bow and it says week. They're gold foil. Cute. I'm going on a trip, so here is my to-do list before I take a trip. That's what all this mumbo jumbo's about. And then this was last week's My Summer Touch printables. This was my week. And I have a personal section, and this is that. And then we're going to get to my corporate world, and those are different. I was having a hard time about a year ago keeping everything straight between my corporate world, deadlines, and things that I wanted to do at my own house or dealing with my Avon business, and so I've split them up. They have their own sections now. And each day, you can tell I doodle, I write list, I know which outfit I wore that day, what the weather was that day. Just each day, these things are just completely different on the way I'm using the boxes. This one actually has a to-do list checked off at the bottom. I had a lot of appointments, it looks like, and time scheduling on that date that was personal. So those went on here. So those are all clipped with this Minnie Mouse. The clips came from AliExpress. This is a free printable from someone on Facebook. And I'm going to give it a try. But it's got a lot of words. And I'm more of just a list girl. And that's why I love these that came from My Summer Touch. So I'm not sure if all this busyness is going to work out for me. But I put 2 pages in here. So I'm going to fart around with this week. Here's another divider that was from Fashion File calendar way back when. Some of those sheets that I didn't know if I was going to be able to use that I just spoke about. I have some of those for my check-off things that I do per month. And there's September's, October. I started November on the same page. And I printed these myself just on regular paper, so it's not thick. The next section here is Corporate World. So this is where I have the weekly tab that I got from Etsy. These sheets, right now you can't get them on Amazon. When I did the link on a previous video, and so I think it's because the year's almost over, but it's from a company, and it said Germany, sold on Amazon, and down here inside the center it says Sin, Wonder. I'll link it on the description box because they could be coming back out for this coming up year. Corporate World, they work great. Each box of the day, like every single Monday, is going to be purple and white, purple and white, purple and white. And then you have your gray, and then you have your pinks. We have a dusty blue section. We have a rose, and then your weekend is 2 on the very bottom. Starting in November, I did get these to print properly from My Summer Touch. And I did purchase these from her website. They're very inexpensive, and once you have the download, you know, you can change them up how you see fit. But these are wonderful. I totally recommend her website. Super nice lady. Then in the corporate world, certain days of the week, there's things that need to be done per month. So if I was to take a day off from work, I need to make sure that those are delegated to another co-worker and get those handled. This was a birthday card that I absolutely love, so I just laminated it. My Summer Touch. Oh, here's another. These are rubber, by the way. My Summer Touch, I purchased this as a goal sheet, and it's a download that you get immediately as soon as you pay for it, and it's got all kinds of information. And I will be taking my planner on my trip that I'm taking next week and be filling these out and setting up my goals. And so I put 4 sheets of those inside here. It's per week. It tells you different things of what you should be working on. There's graphs. I mean, it has lots of details. I really like these. So check out the description box down below. On My Summer Touch Facebook page, this is a free pull-out, but it only comes in personal size, which is no big deal to me. I still hole punched it, put it in here. It's a full calendar, front and back, of 2019. She already has the 2020 on the Facebook group. And then I just put stickers. And this is a log sheet of different things that I want to track. And the stickers all came from AliExpress, same place that I purchased the ones that had the coffee mugs. And I love this one that's got the suitcases. Very cute. And then I buy shoes from time to time off the internet, and they'll be in China sizes or UK sizes and France and Italy sizes, and I was unaware, but the Italy and the France sizing are not the same. So I had to pull this up on the internet, and I printed this off for my size 7 here in America. So now I can find out if the shoes are from France, I need a 38. But if the shoes are from Italy, I need a 37. Makes a big difference on when you get the shoes, where they were made and how they do their sizing. So I keep that in here. This is just my notes section. It's got a lot of different references, books that I want to read, podcasts that I was listening to, free music for YouTube videos, Chanel codes, how to read them. So that whole section right there are all cheat sheets and guidelines. So I put the shoes in that same section. Got 2 more sections here and then we're done. This is my finance. All I do is each quarter I keep track of extra things that I'm spending money on. This is items like, you know, things that I don't need. Extra things like this. You know, AliExpress. Totally don't need this. So these are extra things that I've been spending money on. Shoes on Amazon, that kind of stuff. And I keep track of this, and I've done this for 3 or 4 years now, so I can always go back. I can actually find out exactly when I bought this pre-loved planner because it's written down on one of those spending sheets. This is a 3D cardboard, very thick And I tried to laminate it. It just didn't turn out. I need to cut her back out because I want to save her and do something different because I am not happy with this one at all. I like that she's sticking up so that I can see her from the top of the planner. And her girlfriend is right here on the back. And she's my travel girl. But not happy with this one. Last section is my YouTube. I got ideas, things that I've already done on my YouTube channel. The back side are people that I want to watch on YouTube and that I got interrupted and haven't continued watching. Ideas of what I want to do with YouTube. And back here is a list of things this year of what I have already done on Facebook or YouTube, excuse me. And I am using those sheets that were for free so that I can use those up. And I get clear to the back, and I always keep one thank you card at all times. You never know when you're going to need one. And one more cardboard to help with the rings on the back. The ink pen that I keep in here is just from my financial guy. It writes so smooth. It's blue. And all I do is I clip it by its little hook. It never goes inside the ring. It just gets hung on the outside. That's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. I had no idea this was going to be so long. Check the description box below. Let me know how you liked the video. Put some kind of a comment down below. It sure does help the small YouTubers like myself. YouTube's got a lot of new rules, so anytime someone's got less than 1,000 subscribers, there's just a lot more things going on. So put a comment, hit the like button. Somewhere down over here there's a subscribe button. That would be fabulous if you hit that as well. And if not, gosh, just have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you stopping by. Bye-bye.